I just realized that there's like a thing at the end there with like spaceships firing on a dinosaur. I never saw that before. I do want to thank, since I'm pointing that out, my wonderful producer, Manny Zamora, for that opening credit scene and music. He did the music and the opening credits. He's a very talented man. But let me now bring up my assistant, Professor Wallnott. I will have to say that again when more people are watching. We're not doing Rebirth of Mothra films. So.
Oh, no.
I'm just calling a spade here.
Well, yes,
Kaiju fans go. It's not high in the list of what you want to see in the can.
No, it is a bit more. It is a bit more obviously made for children, a bit more juvenile than the average kaiju film that we've been talking about. I do have to admit, though, I did enjoy it for what it was, but it's not going to be on my playlist of Godzilla or kaiju films.
Noted, and I enjoyed it more than I remembered it, even though, like you said, it's really geared towards kids. There was a scene at the very beginning that could have been very graphic, where a jellyfish kind of starfish thing that Dagara excretes attacks a guy, a fisherman, and squirts his face with like an acid. And it could have been a lot worse than it was, but they really toned it down for kids. Also, I want to apologize for being late this show. It's all my fault. I was not ready when I was supposed to be, and I apologize, and I'll try not to do that again. I am Roland Pruitt. This is a Roland Pruitt's Kaiju Review, and again, this is Professor Wallnott over here, and we review Kaiju movies from Toho, basically. We're talking about the possibility of maybe a third season where we do some stuff outside of Toho, but we'll see. We'll see, like Gamera and King Kong and other stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I really am a huge fan of Godzilla. You'll probably notice the shirt is a little different from what I normally wear. I normally wear a Godzilla shirt. I actually borrowed this from General Howitzer from his Big Monster briefing room. I know him, and we know each other. And he loaned me this shirt, sent it to me in the mail, loaned it to me so that I could wear it for this show because he knew this was the big undersea battle. And this is his shirt for Aqua Monster movies. So once this is done, I'll have to put it back in the mail and send it back to him. So with that said, I'm having a good hair day today. Let's get into our timeline for Rebirth of Mothra II, the Undersea Battle. TriStar released it here. They released the English version. The dubbing is, what you expect.
Yes. You mentioned the man who got scarred at the beginning, and they really didn't. I mean, I think there was like a news report, and you actually see him being brought off the boat. Then you never hear about him again for the rest of the movie. It's like, did he die? Did he survive? We don't know, and nobody cared.
We'll never know. We just wanted to establish that these starfish, jellyfish kind of things combined are deadly.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that they're not that friendly, and they're nasty, and there's a lot of them out there. So in the beginning, we get the obligatory before credit. Mothra's flying around and coming together, and Mothra Island, and they become Mothra Leo, and there's the credit. There's Mothra, the Rebirth of Mothra II, and of course Mothra. The Rebirth of Mothra is Mothra Leo, who for some reason didn't show up in Godzilla Wars in 2004. I don't know why, because he's a very powerful Mothra. This is the most powerful Mothra released. He's got a lot of abilities that the previous Mothras did not have. So the Elias, as they were called in this film, they were called the Shobijin before. They were called the Twin Fairies, the Princess. I don't know if they're princesses, but here they are, looking very different from the movie they did the year before, Rebirth of Mothra. I guess this is their fall outfit, but their hair colors even changed, or at least one of them. And they're doing, a little song to Mothra, and the flowers are all around and everything. And then there's trouble. Well, Mothra goes out and does a little flyby and some Top Gun action.
Mhm. I love the fact that when Mothra takes off, from her little base, it does sound like some sort of jet flying
This is
off.
the He Mothra. It's Leo.
Yes. Oh, sorry. When he flies off, yes, it sounds like some sort of jet taking off, and I guess it makes it sound a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, even though they've geared these towards kids, they did want Mothra to seem more menacing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a formidable foe.
Right. Yes.
A lot of people, from the Showa series and the Heisei series, kind of, I guess, busted on the fact that they didn't think he was. I am one of them. I don't think he's a very deadly foe when he's fighting somebody like Gigan or Godzilla. But in these three films, yeah, they try to make him as bad as they possibly can, and by bad I mean like, he's got some power. So
a lot of weapons. It is.
Yeah, he can do things that no other Mothras can do.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a chest green laser that he can shoot out of his chest. Not just the antennas, but there's like three little I don't know, laser eyes in his forehead that shoot. He can turn into little moths and attack you from inside, which he does later in this film. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that they came up with to make him seem like he was, wicked. Mm-hmm. Meaning he can fight. And he's tough. He's a tough Mothra.
It's a tough moth.
So, yeah, they're watching Mothra, and then all of a sudden there's trouble. These red starfish things that are kind of like jellyfish. You shouldn't touch them. You shouldn't get close to them because they'll spit in your eye. They're being released by Dagara, and they call them Dagarla here, but it's spelled Dagara with no L.
Mm-hmm.
But they've done that before, Rodan, So, yeah, a fisherman sees one of these things come up on his ship, on his bow, and he pokes at it with a stick, and it sprays him in the face. Ah! Instead of and you can see in the first shot there. Well, no, that's not smoke. It's actually the liquid that he's getting sprayed with. Looks like dishwashing liquid. Mm-hmm. And foam comes out of his face. So maybe it is dishwashing liquid. I don't know.
It may be, yes. They use dishwashing liquid, but it's still a pretty. This is pretty gruesome This is pretty gruesome for a kids film.
For a kids film.
But
they never show his face being burnt though. So
that's true. But
maybe he just got some soap in his eye and he's upset about it.
That's it. Yes. There you
go. Because it's foaming. So, they go to the school where our hero for this film, a little girl named Shiora, is, and there's two bad boys in the classroom, and they're going to put a centipede down her back. But she turns just in time, knocks it out of their hands, and it goes right into the teacher's shirt. Go to the principal's.
Yes, there are a couple of naughty boys. They are. Yes.
Yes, there's a nerdy one and a fat kid. I'm sorry, I gotta call it like I see it. He's there for a reason. He's there to be the fat kid.
Mm-hmm. And poor teachers looking rather distressed.
Yeah. Well, and then I guess the guy that doles out the discipline is like the gym teacher or something. That's what he looks like. That's what he's dressed like.
Yes, I believe so. Yes, they call him, what is it, Harry? Harry something. Harry Wart, I believe, was his nickname.
Oh yeah, that's what they call him behind his back, and he's just told that here. So he's like, "Oh, I'm going to take real good care of you."
Yes.
And they're reacting to something here.
Oh, because the little girl told on them. There's like an earthquake.
Oh, there's like an earthquake. Okay. So the beaches are closed now because of all these dangerous red jellyfish, starfish things.
Mhm.
And these two guys, again, one thin one, one fat one, they're supposed to be like the comic relief, the Laurel and Hardy of bad fishermen,
Mhm.
greedy bad fishermen. DeGarla, I guess, goes underneath their ship, and uh, Gogu. I want to call him Grogu because basically it's he's like Baby Yoda, you know. He's
Mhm.
this cute little fuzzy thing.
Gor-
He jumps. He
Gorgo.
jumps. Go ahead. There's a delay. I'm sorry.
Just that this is for
You are breaking up with me. I can't. It sounds like you're breaking up. Anyway, talking in a
oh,
coffee can and breaking up. Can you hear me? Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Gogu jumps out of the water and into their boat and drops one of the little rings on his that he's got on his butt. He's got like 3 or 4 little gold rings on his butt. And he is from we're going to find out later, from an ancient sea, like I actually think they call it Mew, which is the from the Shawa series with Manda and yeah, the undersea city of Mew with the dragon and all that. So, but it's under the water, it's under the ocean. There's a treasure there, and these two guys think they're going to get the treasure. So there it is. So I hope I don't have to go back out and come back in. Uh, I'm not seeing anything on the screen but my teeth when the railroad tracks. Okay, here we go. We're back. Then Shiora sees the fisherman with his face covered coming in. The guys with the ambulance are taking him away. And then she goes home to where she lives, and her mom, actually, the guys, they're the fishermen, they know her mom. And I guess they're living in the house. I don't know. They're there.
Yeah, we're never quite sure what this relationship is.
What they're
You
doing
know,
there.
if they're friends or what. And of course, we never see mom again after after this scene.
That's right. She's only in this scene, and then we never see her again.
She sends the little girl off to find flowers,
Yes.
and it's like she never comes home again. And but we never see mom freaking out or anything. She's just
Those scenes were cut. Okay.
apparently yes.
So they're going to go out and try to catch that Gogu because it jumped out of the boat right after it jumped in and left the ring. And so they're bad guys. And they've got like all kinds of weapons and stuff. And it's a cute little little creature.
Mhm.
So she says, go get some flowers. And she's like, no, I don't want to go get flowers. No, you're going to get flowers. So, what is this?
Oh, it's a bit of funny shtick where somebody left a cigarette and it lands on the cat's
Oh, the
tail. The
cat.
cat jumps
Yeah.
up and yes, it's just
One of the guys, the fisherman, left a cigarette there and it jumps on the cat's tail and the cat
yes,
bounces
bit
up.
of bit of shtick.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
An animal has been injured. Funny. Uh, and then the Elias come flying around. They know of Gogu, I guess, in the undersea city, and oh no, they're checking out that's right, they're checking out the starfish things.
Mm-hmm. Which looks like a red tide.
Yes,
There's just the
because there's
whole
so many of them.
yes.
And the boys, the bad boys from school, they've got their own raft. They're going to go out fishing while she picks flowers, and she finds Gogu.
Mm-hmm. So what I was
And
saying earlier, and now we have shown this, I'm convinced that that this was the basis of Furby.
of who?
Furby, little
Oh,
toy called
Furbies.
Furbies.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
uh,
you could be
because,
right.
and I'll tell you why. This movie came out in
96.
1977, or 96 rather,
Yeah.
Furbies were introduced in 1998.
Ah,
So, just
and they're
saying,
probably made in
just
Japan.
saying. Yes.
Probably made in Japan. That could be. It could very well be. I didn't hear half what you said. You're breaking up, but I'm trying to decipher it. Anyway, so yeah, they find each other and they're scared of each other. And she runs off and he's running and he's like, wait a minute. And so he kind of goes after her, but he's scared. Which would be the next slide. Have I frozen? I think you've frozen. Okay, I gotta come out and come back in. Damn it. I hate it when that happens to the podcast.
Yes, unfortunately, yeah.
Ah, there I am.
And we're back.
Technical
Oh,
Oh,
yes, we have some.
okay. So, oh, geez, we got a long way to go now.
Oh dear, sorry about. Yes.
Had to shut the whole thing down. No, actually, the timer's still up there for 18 minutes, so 18 and a half.
Yes.
That's
Well, that's the nice thing about StreamYard. It continues on regardless.
all right. So they find each other, and
All right, there we go.
yeah. So the young kids are out there. Or, I'm sorry, is that the young kids or is it the two bad guys?
No, it's the two boys. It's the
Oh,
bad
that's right.
boys.
One of the starfish things deflates their raft,
Right. Mm-hmm.
so it can bite. So they go back to shore and they run into Shiora, who of course they're angry with because she ratted them out to the gym teacher who, doled out the punishment to them. So they're not happy with her. Commercial break. George English, come join us. It's the same link as always. Come join us. Please. We are back after these messages from our sponsor. So yeah, they kind of chase after her, and then they see the Gogu, and hey, it's a Furby. And then Belvira shows up, I think, right?
Yes.
Yes, Belvira comes back, and she
Belvira
wants the Gogu because that's going to lead her to the treasure. And when she gets the treasure, she'll have ultimate power, and she can rule the world and destroy all the humans.
Mm-hmm.
Which is now at the end of the first Rebirth of Mothra, we established that her dragon that she rides on is a robot. So it's got a kind of a predator kind of thing where it's looking at the kids, while she menaces them and shoots fire blasts at them or laser blasts. Yeah. So she runs, and they do a little back and forth where they're throwing the Gogu back and forth. She's shooting, the laser blasts at them and causing damage. And we talked before the show about how good the special effects were in this movie. Not because they were, I think they threw extra money into it. Not quite the opposite. These movies were done on an ultra thin budget. And they just were very smart about how they did their special effects to make them look like they spent millions and zillions of dollars on them. So, the two things in this movie that are really good are Dagara, when we finally see him, which is not yet. And we don't get to see him until 25, 30 minutes into the film. He's a mystery until then. the undersea kingdom when it comes up out of the water. So, which is soon. So here we are with again. They're throwing the Furby back and forth. And by the way, Velvira looks very different too. She's got kind of a weird flower hat on in this and neck thing to make her look more like she's a tree hugger. She's a environmentalist kind of thing. But she's still dark. She still looks dark. She's evil. She doesn't like human beings. She wants to kill all humanity. So they get to the beach, and Velvira has to call it quits. She doesn't want anybody to see her. So she lets them go. She flies off. For now. So she's going to try to come after him later. So the fat kid, that's all I'm going to call him, skinned his knee. The Furby pees on him, Gogu pees on him, and it magically heals the cut. It's gone. So he's got healing ability. That's his power. He can heal things very quickly.
Interesting. Well, they do say that peeing on was it a stingray or a jellyfish wound?
Sea urchin. Sea urchin spines. If you pee on sea urchin spines, the acid from your urine will disintegrate the urchin spines quicker. But I'm sorry, if I get an urchin spine somewhere, I'm not going to pee on it. I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. So anyway, I don't know what the Gogu's pee smells like, but he's peeing on everybody in this thing. He's not house trained. So now the thin and fat fishermen, who we've established are not really nice guys, they run into Velvira. And Velvira just kicks their butts, zaps the crap out of them. By the way, this show's not for kids. I cuss like a sailor sometimes. So she gets them in her power. She goes, look, you're going to find this Gogo. You're going to get it for me. You're going to find the undersea kingdom. You're going to do it for me. Otherwise, I'll zap the hell out of you again. Then the Elias shows up. And they go to a nice little spot out there off the water, a little, a little
nice little pier,
and they explain, the situation with the Dagara and the undersea kingdom, and that they have a Gogu, and the Gogu is the key to finding the treasure in the undersea kingdom. And the little girl who's from this island seems to know about all of this. The other two kids are clueless. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say we get the obligatory info dump.
That's what it is.
And she makes a point like, oh, you must not be from the islands. We know all about this stuff. You stupid Japanese people. Sorry, that wasn't meant to be derogatory against Japanese people. I'm just saying that's what she's saying.
That's what it's like. I get it. You're just saying that's the feeling you get from this scene, and yes.
Right, exactly.
And again, there's still some animosity between the little girl and the two little boys, because they're naughty boys. But they go to the little, I guess they're going to the library, and they get on a computer and check out the undersea kingdom of Mew that's disappeared under the waves. And and somehow the two fishermen, we never established how it is they find them, but they're there at the window, looking in, watching them.
Probably from Velvira.
Maybe Velvira told them. So Gogu connects through the little Wi-Fi thing in his head. He had Wi-Fi before anybody else had Wi-Fi. And he connects to the computer and communicates with the computer and gets all the information he needs. And
yes, very yes. Quite a useful little creature. Wi-Fi and magical pee.
Yeah. So you gotta love that.
And lots of product placement by Apple Computer.
Look at those sweet 1995 graphics. we are seeing now the effects of these terrible red starfish, jellyfish things. It's just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They're all over the place, and they're not nice. And then we have some shtick where the ladder falls with the two guys, the thin and the fat fisherman guys.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sticky shtick. Now, there is a submarine under the ocean, and it's paroling the sea just off that island, and Dagara destroys it. This is actually the submarine I think that was used in maybe. It might have been used in earlier kaiju films.
I think so. It looks very familiar.
Yeah. I don't think it's the one that they used in King Kong Escapes, but I think it was used before because it looks familiar to me.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Mothra. Is this where they were doing a song or?
No, not yet.
It's not. And Mothra has a thing where it can come into a bunch of little moths, like fairy moths, and then come back together again as the big Mothra.
Yeah,
and
I think this is where, well, I think the allies do call on Mothra, and this is Mothra forming itself from all the little Mothras. I think.
So both the kids and the two fishermen go out looking for the hidden kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And Gogu is, of course, the key. He's the map to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids got him. So he jumps out of the boat. They look down. They see the kingdom. He goes down to the kingdom. He's kind of like a key. And he opens the place up, and it comes up out of the water. There it is. He's gone down into it. Turns the key. And from the distance, the fisherman watches that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dagara sees it, and then the Elias sees it.
Belvira.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said Dagara, didn't I? Belvira.
Belvira.
Belvita.
Belvita.
Belvita sees it. Belvira. That sounds like somebody. It sounds like somebody's evil wife. You know, you get trapped with Belvira for 50 years.
Yes.
Well, you know, I could go and have a real life, but, you know, Belvira here keeps me chained in the house. So the kids go down like a flume that goes down into the city, down into the depths of the undersea kingdom.
And the rowers keep on rowing. We don't know where we're going.
Yeah, that is kind of like that, isn't it? That's funny. Little Willy Wonka action. Yeah, and it's coming up out of the ocean. It's impressive. This is an impressive effect.
It is.
Yeah. Of course, they're using the special tank that was out at Toho, which gets used every picture. They use it for something. But in this case, it's used a lot because it's, you know, this undersea kingdom is the main set for this film. For the outdoor stuff in this film.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids walk around, and the two grown-up fishermen show up, and they climb up, you know, into the place, and then Dagara shows up because Dagara wants to attack this kingdom for some reason.
Mm-hmm. They just call it. They just call it the pyramid.
Yeah, this pyramid. And
well,
pyramid has an actual defense system. It's a green laser kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it zaps him a lot, and he gets upset and goes back under the water.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Alliance explains that it's attacking the pyramid because it knows that its enemy is in there, mainly the Gorgu.
The Gorgu is its enemy.
Yes. Because it knows it's the key.
Huh. So there's the actual pyramid zapping back at Dagora, and he's not happy. So he goes, all right, I'll swim away for now, but I'll be back. Get me some more power from the ocean. I'll be back. And I'm going to spray you with my jellyfish stingray things. Starfish things. All right, just keep moving. A lot of this film is just here's the musical number. Here it is. You got to have at least one or two. And there's not as many as the last film, so that's the good thing. This film wasn't as long as the last one either. It was only 137 as opposed to 143 or something, and that's because less musical numbers. And back home, Mothra Leah hears the call and flies out the cave. Flies out of his moth cave. Mothra.
Exactly.
Now, I'm not sure why Dagarla is attacking the island now. Maybe Belvira's telling him to do it. She seems happy about it.
I think so. Yeah. I think she's like, yes, kill the humans. Attack them. Destroy their city.
That's why you got hurt when you went over to the pyramid. It's their fault. Get them. So, but we get some devastation here, with Dagarla. The kids run into the big guys. The big guys are like, give us the go-go. And there's a little bit of a chase here, there, and everywhere. And everybody looks out and sees the kids look out and see that the island is being attacked. And there's some more attack action. Dagarla, whatever you want to call him, let's call the whole thing off, got these huge shoulder pads. And he can actually shoot from his shoulders. Actually shoots a purple blast from his shoulders. These huge shoulder pads. And of course, that's part of his jet flight system. I don't know. Kind of a weird design.
Mm-hmm.
And Mothra Leo shows up. It's time to fight. Let's fight. And the Elias tell him, yeah, that's it. That's the Dagarla. Get him. Sick him. So they fight. Forget talk. Let's fight. And Dagarla has his own powers, and Mothra's pretty stealthy. It's got, we know Mothra Leo's pretty bad now. He's got some serious powers. The thing that Belvira says is, go under the ocean, Dagarla. He can't touch you there. You're all powerful down under the ocean. Mm-hmm. So he goes under the ocean. Mothra goes to the temple, the pyramid. And then Dagarla attacks again, because now it's a double whammy. If he's attacking Mothra and he's not a very good shot. He's like a stormtrooper. But if he doesn't hit Mothra and he hits the pyramid, hey, he wins. So they continue. The battles are long in this and tedious. Again, they do the obligatory. Let's do a game of chicken and headbutt each other. And Dagarla goes down in the drink again, and actually goes down into a lake. And then Mothra uses her green wing lasers. Again, powers are just showing up out of all parts of his body. Mm-hmm. And Dagarla's not happy. He's getting zapped. He's getting hurt. He hates it. Doesn't like it. So he bites Mothra's wing. No! This is the same thing that happened with Desgira. He bites his wing and he got too close, Mm-hmm. So he gets Mothra on his back and starts to get like close. I mean, like too close, like uncomfortable, awkward close, and then gets zapped by Mothra Leo with the green blast from his chest, and it sends him flying. Meanwhile, back at the temple, They're still fighting for the Gorgu, and I think they wrench it from her. They get it from her,
Mm-hmm.
and they run. And the two young boys run, and they come across an invisible bridge. You can't
Mm-hmm.
see it, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So the fat kid has to be talked into going over it. The nerd kid slips and falls and slides over it. And he goes, "Hey, it's an invisible bridge. Come on!"
Now I
So
wonder, did they borrow this from the last Indiana Jones and the Last
Indiana Jones and
Crusade?
the Last Crusade, completely, totally ripped off from that. That was 1989.
Mm-hmm.
That was 6 years earlier. So yes, a lot of the plot points in this have been taken
Mm-hmm.
from other stuff. Not a very original script. More chase and fight between Mothra, Leo, and Degarla. Again, Degarla, when he tries to protect himself, goes under the water. But hey, Mothra Leo's got powers that shoot under the water as well. And there it is. Tried to do a little connection with the slides there.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. They come to a doorway together, the kids and the big guys. And the doorway is to a secret chamber at the center of the pyramid. More battle between Mothra and Degarla.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think the garlic creates like a whirlpool and sucks.
Oh, that's right.
trying
That's
to
right.
suck.
Yeah, this is actually his power that he gets. He excretes these starfish,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a lot of them on the ocean there. So he creates this whirlpool that creates like a water spout, and Mothra gets caught up in it and gets a whole bunch of these jellyfish, starfish stuck to him.
Right.
And they hurt. They're very painful. They've got acid in them. They've got claws, and they hurt because there's a lot of them attached to Mothra Leo.
Yes.
So he fights as best as he can, but he's in a lot of pain right now. And the Elias try to zap some of these things off, but there's just so many of them. It's just they can't do it,
Mm-hmm.
and these things are stuck in. So Degarla's happy about that. It worked. I got this thing off my ass. Literally. So Mothra falls into the ocean. The Elias are like, no! Because, we lost one Mothra last movie
Mm-hmm.
by drowning. She just gave up and drowned. The kids use Gorgu to open the door to the secret chamber.
Mm-hmm. It's very very Tomb Raider, very Indiana Jones.
Yeah. But with kids.
But with kids. So a little bit of Harry Potter in there as well, I suppose.
Yeah. Before there was Harry Potter.
Before there was Harry Potter, there was Mothra.
Rebirth of Mothra II. Gorgu again, zapping from under the water. The kids are watching the battle from an open doorway there. I thought they just went into the secret chamber. I'm sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself.
Yeah, not yet, but yes.
Yikes.
And I don't know, this seeing this always makes me nervous. I'm thinking, they could fall.
Those kids are pretty high up, yeah.
Yes.
Afraid of heights? Well, especially when there's monsters zapping the building,
Exactly.
all around and crashing into the building. Yeah, sure. Why not? More fight from Degarla. Here we actually see that all these things are stuck to Mothra Leo.
Mm-hmm.
And he just lands on top of the pyramid. He's tired and he's in pain.
You can tell. You can tell when the Mothra is weakened. The eyes are kind of dim.
Correct. Yeah, the eyes are not as bright as they once were. So there he is crashing, and they're like, "No!" That's really what the Elias is here for, is great reaction shots.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's crashing into the top of the temple. So there it is. And again, they try to zap some of these things off him. Nah, not happening.
It's just too many.
We can't do it. Nah. All right. So the kids fight with the big guys. The big guys, they're very naughty. And they lie and cheat. And yeah. They say they're not going to hurt the kids, and then they hurt the kids, and that kind of thing. The Elias show up. They're amazed to see the Elias. The Elias kicked their butts like Belvira did. Again, comic relief.
They promise. Oh, we've reformed. We're not going to hurt the kids, and then they grab one.
Now they're in the secret chamber, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the big guys are trying to get the 2 jewels that are in the walls that are high up, and it looks like Dagara's getting more powerful here.
Mm-hmm.
Could be because they've removed those stones. I don't know.
Could be. And again,
they don't make it clear.
When I saw the scene and I saw the stones, I'm thinking, oh, the Sankara stones from Temple of Doom.
From Temple of Doom, yeah. A lot of was taken from Indiana Jones in this.
Mm-hmm.
Except Indiana Jones didn't have to go up against Laurel and Hardy like these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So they have the power now. Gorga's like, yeah, you think so. But I think you just made a mistake. So the door closes, right?
Yes.
And the princess shows up, right?
Yes.
Yes. The princess arrives, and she's this is kind of like the hologram from Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
What is thy bidding, my master? At first, the princess doesn't really trust anybody, so she's wary and she looks angry. And then the Elias tell her, no, it's okay. We're friends. And she, well, what about those 2 over there? Okay, then maybe they're not friends, but you can trust them for now because you're here and we're good. I paraphrase, but
basically, yes.
Yeah.
And then Belvira is like, no, you must kill the humans, kill them all, destroy them with your power.
Don't trust the humans.
Don't trust them. They're bad.
But these are children. I trust children.
But then they'll grow up to be adults, and adults are evil.
Yeah.
Words to that effect.
So Belvira gives a good zap to Mothra from under the water. Kind of like a hit or run. And the princess reacts like, what the hell? What's going on over the roof? Jeez.
Can't a girl get some sleep around here?
But she trusts the kids. And she goes, you have Gorgu. That's all you need. Try to get out of here if you can. And use Gorgu to, make Mothra better. So more fighting outside. More Dagara zapping the place. Destroying part of it. And yeah. And the 2 kids have to put the stones back. Because the whole temple is falling apart now. Not as fast as Indiana Jones, a lot slower, but they got to get those stones back, and they do. They get them back in, and there's more fight between Dagara and Mothra. And luckily, the temple is attacking Dagara again with the green stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kids get the stones back in. And now they're trying to escape because the place is falling down around them. And she puts up kind of a green shield to protect them as they get to the door. But the fat guy is hurt. He's fallen down. So they try to help him. And she's like, go now. You know, hey, you trust these kids because they got good hearts. They're trying to save this guy. Let them save the guy. Come on. So they get out just barely. And Dagara is right on top of Mothra now. He's climbed up to the top of that pyramid. So it's looking bad. But then Mothra Leo gives him the green zap.
Mm-hmm.
And throws him back in the water. They come to a large chasm opening kind of thing. And they have to jump it. Again, right out of Indiana Jones. And all of them except the fat kid make it over. And the fat kid's like, there's no way I'm going to get over that. And then the thin guy who they left behind to die shows up. And he's like, you guys left me behind to die. So he's angry. He's got the fat kid. And then he realized I got to jump over because this place is falling apart and I got to get over to that side. So he jumps over with the fat kid. But he's injured really badly. So he gets peed on by Gorgu.
And not only does it heal his wounds, it cleans his clothes as well.
I noticed that. They have blood all over their shirt in this scene. And then at the end of the movie, I guess after this scene, yeah, no blood on the shirt anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So he's got like Tide podcast action going on in there. They've done something here, and it starts a chain reaction with a fire.
There's an explosion and fireball.
Oh, that's right. They have to get across another invisible bridge, but it breaks apart, and when the pieces fall down into the chasm, it starts a huge fireball coming up at them. So now they got to run real fast and get away from the fireball. And they come to a dead end. The door is closed. The fire is coming up on them, and Belvira saves the day, which makes no sense for her character at all. But she zaps. She gets her dragon to zap the door open so they can get out in time and not burn up.
So see, she's not entirely evil.
As much as she rails against humans and how much she hates humans and wants to kill humans, it makes really no sense at all that she would have a change of heart just for this scene.
Exactly.
But anyway.
But yeah.
But there it is. Belvira saved the day. And she's like, she flies off. Okay, so they get out. Yay! And Gorgu looks up at the attack that Dagara is doing on the poor Mothra that's got jellyfish, stingray, starfish things on him. The princess sets off the chain reaction in the pyramid that I guess is going to cause the pyramid to, I guess the power goes to Mothra, I guess. Mm-hmm. That's what happens here. I was going to say it's going to make the thing go down, the castle, the pyramid, whatever. But no, it's given the power to Mothra, and she zaps Dagara again to get him away from her. And then Gorgu has to go up and save Mothra. Because Mothra can't fight this way. They're draining his power. So Gorgu saves Mothra. He goes up there, he heals Mothra, all of the starfish fall off of him. And if I was a kid, I would be putting my rain umbrella up, so you don't get a starfish in the face. Mm-hmm. But there it is. So he's back. Yay! So he's zapping the hell out of Dagara now, and he's flying again. And Dagara has to go under the ocean to save himself. Mothra goes after him. Mothra actually parts the Red Sea here.
Mothra goes full Moses on us here.
He stolen right out of the Ten Commandments. Mothra has the power to build a wall of water so that you can walk across the very wet ocean bottom to get back to your island. So this is wrong in so many ways. Religiously, stealing from, Cecil B. DeMille, and how the characters utilize this in the film, which is they don't do much with it actually. So the fight continues. Dagarla is trying to shoot anti-air missiles out of his shoulders towards Mothra. Mothra spins around and becomes dun-da-da, Aqua Mothra, and goes into the ocean. Aqua Mothra, folks. Yes,
Aqua
it is.
Mothra, yes.
Aqua
Even the eye color changes.
Yes. So it goes into the ocean. The kids are like, hey, look at that. They have stopped. Now, if I were trying to traverse that long trek through a wall of water on both sides of me, I would be moving my ass as fast as I could. I would not stop at any point to look and watch. And yet they stopped like 3 times. And if I was Mother, I'd just like, okay, and let them drown. But anyway, so the battle under the sea gets serious. Mothra's got all kinds of powers. He shoots these power X's at Dagarla. He's shooting lasers and rays and all colors. And Dagarla's tough. He's rolling with the punches. So we get the new power that Aqua Mothra can change into a bunch of baby little Aqua Mothras and invade Dagarla by going down his throat and into him like Jonah and the whale. And it's attacking all of the starfish inside of him that are eventually going to come out of him, and, destroy that power from inside out. Because, again, if he's got that power, he's going to continue to pollute the world, and he's going to continue to, throw those at Mothra and stick them to him. And again, the kids, look at the kids and the grown-ups. They're both just stopped there, just watching like idiots. No, you should go to your island quickly before the water comes down. What if Dagarla hits him with a huge blast and it kills Mothra? That's it. The power's gone. You drown. Luckily for them, that doesn't happen. Mothra changes back into Mothra. A power happens where the rays go up and catch Dagarla and then bring the city back down. And there's Dagarla.
Does that ring look like a heart?
Heart rainbow? Yeah, why not? Yeah. It's Mothra. Heart rainbow. So Dagarla falls down on the top of the pyramid. And again, they're just standing there watching. Wow, look at that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think finally, like the fat kid or somebody goes, hey, you know what? Maybe we should start moving towards the island again. So they start moving. And the pyramid turns to water and disintegrates down into the ocean again.
Yes, very, very odd. Mothra flies through it and everything collapses.
It's like, wait a minute, what the hell? So they get back to shore in time, just in time, because they spent way too much time watching when they should have been moving. And so Mothra's flying around going, hey, look, I won, yay. And the Elias are happy, and the kids are happy, except for her. She lost Gorgu. But Gorgu has left you a little present. It's in your hand. And it's a pearl. And the pearl looks like the earth. And it's the message at the end of the film: save the earth, save the earth. Children, take care of your Mother Earth. Save the earth, stop pollution. And there it is. That is Rebirth of Mothra II. And though we started late, we are under an hour, believe it or not. So that's good. That's a good thing. That's kind of making up for lost time, that kind of thing. So thank you all for watching. Big Monster Reaping Room on Thursday with General Howitzer. He will not be wearing this shirt. They start this month with War of the Worlds, the original one. And that's H.G. Wells, of course, and they're going to do some other H.G. Wells and Jules Verne stuff later on in the month. That's what this is all about this month. So I hope you watch that. I hope you come back for the third and final Rebirth of Mothra movie next Tuesday, which is Rebirth of Mothra III. Catchy title. And hope you enjoyed that as well. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Professor Wallnott, for giving your insights and doing your one-liners. Those make the show so much nicer.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, sir.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thanks.